Hi, thanks for joining me today. My name is Liam Lee, and I am a product manager in the Azure Stack HCI team. Today, I'm very excited to talk to you about how to validate your connectivity to Azure services using our new environment checker. Let's get started. In this session, we'll cover these topics, including a product introduction, its architecture diagram, the problem we will address, a live demo, benefits of using environment checker tool, and the resources we suggest you to explore after this session. Let's dive right in. Our environment checker tool is a lightweight and easy-to-use solution for validating your environment before, during, or after the Azure Stack HCI deployment or an upgrade. You can use it even prior of deciding and purchasing hardware from our partners that sit in our hardware catalog. It is already available in preview. You can easily access it by going to the PowerShell library. Later in this session, you will learn how to use Environment Checker as a standalone tool to validate your outbound connectivity for HCI deployment. With the Environment Checker in hand, you can check various on-premises HCI infrastructure components, including your on-prem Active Directory, HCI host, hardware configuration, and network. Note that various IT personnel within your company can create and execute these validation modules according to their specific requirements. Login data and the validation report will be auto-generated. The output of the tool, even when running via PowerShell, is optimized for human readability in addition to automatically generated report that you can share with stakeholders in your organization to address potential gaps. To save your valuable time resolving potential identified problems, a remediation suggestion will also be provided, offering solutions to address the identified problems. I also want to re-emphasize that potential issues can be already addressed prior even ordering any hardware to shorten your dock to lifetime. One of the challenges we often encounter is ensuring that all HCI and ARC components can successfully reach the necessary URLs. From this diagram, you can see that components need to connect various Azure endpoints, including Azure Resource Manager, Active Directory, Arc Infra. With a large number of URLs involved, it becomes easy to miss one or encounter difficulties in identifying which URL is causing the issue. For example, when traffic inspection is turned on and causing the issues. This can lead to delays and troubleshooting headaches during the deployment process of your HCI cluster. In addition to identification, it can also be very time-consuming for any required firewall modifications due to individual IT approval processes. Potential delays in deployment or upgrade could be introduced because of last-minute delay changes. In addition to identification, it can also be very time-consuming for any required firewall modifications due to individual IT approval processes. Potential delays in deployment or upgrade could be introduced because of last-minute changes. Furthermore, locating remediation solutions within extensive documentations can also be very inefficient and time-consuming. Now let's jump into our demo. As a standalone tool, notice that you can install and run a validator on any Windows client machine, like your laptop. But please make sure always install the latest version of the environment checker from the PowerShell gallery. You can simply install the tool by running the following command. If you are using an outdated version, when you are running a validator, it will prompt you and give you a chance to cancel a validation or update to the newest version. In my case, I have installed the newest version, so let's directly run the checker for the connectivity. Now you can see the progress bar, and the checker is checking all of the endpoints. Here, you can see all the green checks. They mean that these checks were successful. We optimized the result presentation for human readability. Here is a summary of your validation. You can see that there are two failures. One is a warning, which means it's non-blocking, and the other is a critical, which means it's blocking, and you need to resolve it before starting any deployment or update. You can also see that The remediation links are provided here. It shows where the URLs are in the documentation. You can go to the article that provides the guidance on how to remediate the issue, like the article being shown here. There is also a verbose log for you. In this case, it will contain all the failed URLs. You can hand it to your firewall or network team, or show it to our support team. The report of the results are also auto-generated. You can go to the deployment team as a proof that connectivity requirements are met or not. Using Environment Checker, you can also provide various parameters for specific objectives. You can target different resources to run the checker. For example, you can provide the credentials and authentications to connect to an existing PowerShell session. That way, you can run the checker on the desired cluster node. You can also specify the services that you want to check. You can also check the connectivity based on the operation type, whether it's a deployment or an update. We also add a pass-through parameter, which allows users to check the results as an object. Let's check that out. You can use this parameter as a way to view, store, or share desired validation results. Notice that this experience is also coming in the Windows Admin Center. Here, you can easily customize your connectivity checkers by choosing desired service type and cluster node within few clicks. Let's click on Test Connection. Here, you'll get an overview of all checks and their results. Logs are also being auto-generated and open to download. With WAC experiences, you can run all of your checkers without copying and pasting in your PowerShell. These experiences will be available soon. After seeing the demo, let's wrap up with exploring the benefits that Environment Checker provides. Firstly, flexible preparation of Azure Stack HCI infrastructure. The tool allows you to check the readiness of an infrastructure before any new deployment or future updates and upgrades, prior of purchasing any hardware. Secondly, it helps you identify minor issues, such as misconfigured firewall URLs or incorrect DNS settings early on. And with remediation suggestions, it allows you to address them more swiftly. Third, by using the Environment Checker, you can ensure that all minimum system and infrastructure requirements for Azure Stack HCI are met. This helps you prevent any unwarranted delays. Additionally, the tool caters to different IT personas, allowing discrete validators beyond connectivity to be run by different individuals, whether it's identity, network, or operation validation. The Environment Checker empowers various rules within your organization to verify specific aspects of the environment. Furthermore, by putting the power of validation in your hands, the Environment Checker reduces the need for extensive support costs. It provides you with necessary or leading to more efficient and effective support interactions when needed. After this session, I encourage you to explore the resources and the links we have prepared for you. They will help you better understand our tool and get started. Don't hesitate to try our Environment Checker if you want to deploy or upgrade Azure Stack HCI. Thanks for watching.